If you continue doing what I'm going to show you right now, I can most 100% guarantee you are never ever going to achieve any of your goals. So from today onwards, if you want to be somebody who sets goals and achieves them, this video is actually for you. I'm gonna highlight for you reasons as to why people don't achieve the goals that they set and what you can do about it so you can start achieving the goals that you set. So one of the reasons people don't achieve the goals they set is that in the beginning they set wrong goals, right? People set wrong goals, and because of that reason they end up not achieving the goals that they set. I love to use the ladder, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right here. So imagine this human being as you, and this as a bridge that you have to pass through for you to get to your desired outcome, right? This is your desired outcome, and this is the current event, right? This is where you are at the moment and you want to get here, right? And this could be maybe at your workplace, job. It could be in terms of fitness, right? It could be in terms of finances. It could be in any area of your life, any facet of your life that you are trying to actually achieve this desired outcome, right? So what do most people do? There are two types of goals that you can set. They are what we call result oriented goals, right? And they're what we call action oriented goals. So result oriented goals, these are goals that we set highlighting the types of results that we are trying to hit. And action based goals, these are goals that we set showing us clearly exactly what we need to act on, what we need to do in order for us to hit those results. So now the action oriented goals that you set is the ladder, right? This is action goals that you set, and the desired outcome, this is the result, right? So what most people do is that they set result goals and forget about the action oriented goals that actually will bridge the gap between the event, the current event, and the desired outcome, right? So here's exactly what I'm talking about right here, right? So number one, if you're trying to get to 100,000 kwacha in monthly earning, as this is your financial goal, right? 100,000 kwacha monthly earning. So the best way to set a goal like this one is not to say get to 100,000 kwacha a month in 6 months. So this is actually a very vague goal, because clearly this goal has no indicators of what you need to do every single day, every single week, every single month for you to hit 100,000 per month in earnings as a goal. So the best way you can set a goal like this one could be maybe if at all you are in business, what you could do is, let's say for example send 1,000 outreaches to potential clients daily. So this is an action. You are reaching out to 1,000 potential clients daily, and out of 1,000 potential clients, let's say 10% of this number buy exactly what you sell. That is 100 sales, right? So 100 sales times at a price point of 1,000 kwacha, gives you 100,000 kwacha. So now you've known that, okay, out of 1,000 outreaches that I send every single month, 100 people buy at a price point of 1,000 kwacha, then I'm hitting my goal. So this is exactly what I'm talking about here. Instead of you saying, okay, I'm going to wait after 6 months and see if I've hit this 100,000 a month goal or not. So how you can best track this is, by tracking your daily input, because human beings in nature control their input and they wait for output. So this one should be your focus, and this one is gonna actually come out. This is gonna be outcome. So every time you set a goal, make sure that you highlight clearly exactly what you are trying to achieve, right? What exactly are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to achieve? What's the outcome? And what's the implementation? So so the outcome could be, get in shape. This is to a vague goal. The outcome could be 1 million. The outcome could be, maybe you want to buy a Range Rover. So now, instead of you focusing on the outcome, focus on the implementation. What daily steps do I need to take for me to move from here where I am to here? So the implementation could be, reach 10,000 potential clients that will buy whatever you are selling, so you can make some money and hit your 1 million goal or buy your Range Rover. Lift 10 kg weight daily so you can get in shape, right? So this is exactly how to set goals correctly and finally achieve your goals. And right now I'm going to tell you something very, very powerful that most people don't actually do, because I know most of you Gen Zs and almost everybody who is watching my videos, you are still going to watch this video and never ever going to take action. That is the sad part. So how do we solve that, right? So you need something that will challenge you. You need something physical that will challenge you to take action. So instead of you having your goals written down in your phone or on paper, go and print out exactly what you're trying to achieve. Here's the example. So if you're trying to achieve a financial goal, print out something that inspires you and will drive you closer, to taking actions every single day. So it could be, real people that have achieved financial freedom, people that you admire and have achieved financial freedom. Print out, images of these people and stick them on your wall. It could be the house you're trying to buy, it could be the car you're trying to buy, it could be the poor you're trying to feed, it could be your family that are trying to get out of poverty. Print out these things and stick them on your wall, or put them in a place where you can easily see them every single day. And doing this is going to actually challenge you to take action every single day. And here is one more other hack, right? Draw exactly how life will look like if you fail. If you were to fail at everything you're doing right now, how would your life look like? This is what we call inversion thinking. Because usually people know exactly what they're running away from, but they don't understand what they're trying to achieve. So draw exactly how life will look like if you fail. This is what we call inversion thinking, and list down the steps that you will have taken for you to guarantee yourself a bad life, for you to guarantee that you had a failed life. For example, drink too much alcohol. This would definitely guarantee that you have a bad life. Womanize. This would definitely guarantee that you have a bad life. Sleep for 12 hours. Lazy. No learning. Stick to bad friends. All of these bad things will guarantee that you have a bad life. So once you come up with a list of things that can guarantee that you have a bad life, what do you then do? Avoid those things. So every time you catch yourself doing the things that you listed down, draw back and start doing the things that will guarantee that you have a good life. So with all of this said, this is your boy Entrepreneur Closer. If you want to learn more from me, on how to actually set your goals, or what are some of the business models, remote jobs, corporate jobs, freelance roles that you can start applying for right now and develop your career, just comment launch your career down below, and I'm going to send you details. All I said, this is your boy Entrepreneur Closer. I love you, friends. Peace out.